Hi, my friend. I hope you are doing good. Good morning, and have a blessed day. Welcome to my Trilingual ECDL e-learning tutorial number 6 in 2021 and the second one for Excel Advanced. So today, before the demo test, the official demo test of the website ECDL Easy for Me, I would like us to perform a shorter exercise, but it's kind of a challenging chart or diagram, an exercise in German, of course, with English translation as usual. It's going to be a short exercise which contains only 4 questions, and then we have the correction of this exercise provided in the worksheet right next to it. So we are going to perform the exercise and then the correction afterward. As usual, let me give you some news before we start. Some headlines. Lol. This week I was kind of busy because I had some visit. I had some visit. One of my relatives came to visit me, and I was busy in a healthy way. And I could only go to 2 temp agencies this week. In the first one, I could not subscribe because it was not in my area at all, and she said that it's not necessary. But in the second one, I could subscribe. So I'm still waiting for another job interview phone call, but I have to be patient. Maybe it's going to happen, maybe not. Only God knows, and I trust Him fully. And about the noises in the apartment, of course, there is a huge improvement, but I'm still suffering. I mean, there is no night I could sleep without hearing, other people's conversations, or the chairs, or the throwing of some metallic balls. I don't know what they're doing there, but it's a catastrophe. And I had to do again what I had to do, and until I find something else, I'm just going to hold on to the Lord. I'm going to hold on to the Lord. He knows everything. And yes, I'm still alive. Thank you, Jesus. I'm still alive by the power of the Lord. Still alive. Okay. Now let's go back to our tutorial. I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay, back to our desktop. Let's go straight to ECDL Easy for Me website. Here it is. I know you remember our last exercise called Tram House. It is finished. Correction together is done, and so on. And as I told you before we start the demo test, which I want to perform with you next, if God's willing, let's first perform together the exercise right here. This is the exercise I'm talking about. E-diagram, anspruchsvolle diagram, meaning challenging diagram or chart. Okay, this is the exercise number 9, they call it 1, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the exercise number 9. So we should click here to open it, but I already have it on my desktop, so I don't need to download it one more time. So let's go straight to my desktop where I have it. Let's close this one, and as you can see, the exercise is right here, which I already called Excel Advanced Tutorial number 2 in 2021, but the number 6 of all my tutorials in 2021. Okay, let's open the exercise. We click it, double click, or right click to open it. And this is the exercise. And the title right here, globale Klimaerwärmung, Abweichung von der Durchschnittstemperatur Basis 1981, which means something like global warming variance of average temperature basis 1981. Okay, these are the data. As you can see on the left column, the first column, you have the years all different years around the year 1981. Okay, so we have two columns, data or information, until row 37. And upper right here we have the instructions, unlike two meaning instructions, and we have like 1-2 questions, and down here we have 2 other questions, like 4 questions. It's really a quick one. It's going to be a quick one, but I think it's a good one to exercise. You know, it's, if you have no idea about topic, diagram or chart, if you concentrate, you can understand this one. Okay, let's start. First question. Erstelle ein Punkt XY Diagramm, Punkte mit interpolierten Linien mit den Daten der Tabelle auf der vorgegebenen Fläche. Translation of this question: create an XY diagram or chart, choose a line, using the data standing right here on the left hand side. As you can see, these data, they are talking about these ones. This is what we have to do first, so let's do it first. First of all, of course, we have to select the data. So we select, and here we hit Control and down arrow, so we don't have to scroll it, you know, slowly. And then we go to tab Insert, and we choose a chart. And then we want to go to group charts, so we can choose all charts. And here we have the option right here, as you can see, XY scatter. This is what they want, XY one. And then they want the lines. I don't know which one to choose. I'm just going to choose this one. Or maybe this one. Let's choose this one. Let's choose this one. Okay, and we have it, and this is where we have to place it, because here stands Platzführdiagramm, meaning we place the chart here. So this is what we just created. Once we have done that, let's go to the second question. Ändere die Skalierung und Positionierung der Achsen. Doppelklick auf X, beispielsweise Y-Achse. Translation of the second question. We have to modify or change the scaling and the positioning of these two axes, meaning the X and Y axis. Here they show us the way we have, what we have to modify. We have to put exactly like this, 1850 to 2015, and then here we have to, this is going to be the axis value minus 0.6. So this is the x-axis. So you make sure you select only this one. Then you can make just a right click, and here is format axis. So we click on this one, and the date, the one here, it's I don't see no more. 1850, 2015. So 1850 here, and here 2015. 2015. That's it. That's what they want. And then we close, and as you can see, the change is made from 1850 to 2015. And now for the y-axis, which is this one, the vertical one. I hope you can see. We make sure we select only this one, and then right click and format axis. And here we make sure we click here, axis value, and it's going to be minus 0.6, minus 0.6. Let's just make sure we saw it right. You see here axis value minus 0.6, and that's it. So we good. And here we make sure we click here axis value, and it's going to be minus 0.6, minus 0.6. Let's just make sure we saw it right. You see here axis value minus 0.6, and that's it. So we good. Once we have done that, it should change. Now we close. And now question number 3. Lasse beide Hilfsgliedernetze anzeigen. Rechte Mausklick auf X beispielsweise Y-Achse. Translation of this one. We have to show the auxiliary grid lines of both axis X and axis Y. Let's do that. So for topic grid lines, we have to just click in the chart, and here we have all these 3 options appearing. But if you want, I can show you the difference on the chart if we don't have the grid line. Let me uncheck the box. So you see what happened. So you see what happens when we uncheck the box. So I'm going to check it back in, and then I have to use this arrow to make sure. Now last question, this is the last one, that's an easy one. This one is the last question. It's written, füge ein passendes Bild zur Klimaänderung hinzu, meaning that they would like us to insert a tweetable or matching picture to our chart, I mean about topic global warming. I don't know which image I want. It's going to be the background, in the background. So we click in the chart and we make a right click, and here we have in the option fill, because this is what we want to fill the background of the chart. So if we click on this icon, we have here the option picture. So let's go here. And I'm going to say online pictures because I got one on my desktop about global warming. So let's write in here global warming. Let's see what shows up. This is what can happen, what's going to happen if we don't take care of our planet the Lord gave us. I'm just going to choose this one. I'm just going to take this one. So this is what we get. I don't know which one to choose, but we are going to go and check the answer later and see what they have chosen. Okay, we take this one. Okay, let me make sure that we see it right. I'm going to make it more fat. Let's choose right here. Let's put it like, yes, or a little more fat maybe. Wait, here, so we can see better. I'm just going to make it look like this. So you, this is what we get. I'm going to show you this one. So now we have performed the whole diagram, the chart, the way they wanted it. So now we can go and check about their diagram. Okay, and the answers are right here. Of course, we didn't click it before because I wanted us to perform the exercise together. Now we can go and check. here, this is what they have. They have, I like their grid lines better, but this is my computer grid lines. My computer grid lines. And now let's see. Oh, here they have one more thing they didn't have here. They didn't have that instruction, nothing. No, they didn't have any further question here, but when you check the answer, here they ask us to insert and intercept. Füge eine waagerechte Linie ein means insert an intercept line in your chart, like a trend line. Let's go and do that. So we go back and we try to do that too. So in order to do that, we just click back in the chart, of course, and here there is an option called trend line. We don't want no trend line, we want the intercept. So it's going to add a trend line while we do that, and then we are going to delete it afterward, after having set the intercept. So here we choose more options. Hope you can see right. We click more options, and here we have this option right here, set intercept. As you can see here in the chart, they already have set a trend line, but we don't want it. We are going to delete this one. But this is what we want. So we click here, set intercept, and we close. And as you can see, it has added an intercept. And the trend line has already disappeared. I don't see it no more. That's fine. Okay, and then we want to format this intercept so we can see it right. So we click on it and we go back to this option here called outline. And here we want to make it, let's make it red. They didn't say anything about the color, so I'm going to make it red. And we don't want the dashes no more. We want it straight. And I think it's fat enough. I think you see it enough. Should we make it a little more fat? No, it's gonna be way too. No, I think we are just gonna leave it like this because it's red, so you can see this is our intercept created. So now that we have done that, let's go back to the solutions and check how they did it. Yes, this is where they told us to set an intercept, and this is their answer. Wow, I like their background. And their intercept is blue. Their intercept is blue and ours is red. Okay, this was indeed a challenging diagram or chart, but we are done. And now we make sure we save our work. So I don't want the autosave because when we do that, sometimes we just forget to go and save. We have to keep the habit to go and save. So I turn it off, go back to my file, and now I can save it right. Okay, now it's saved. Done. All right, you all, as usual, thank you for watching, and if God's willing, the rest is coming next. Until then, may God bless you all in the name of our Lord Yeshua Hamashiach. Bye-bye.